We're still talking about gout. And let me tell you a little something about this gout. The pain last night from midnight to 5:30 in the morning was excruciating. The whole night I kept rubbing this here and rubbing all here with the heel. Non-stop rubbing, rubbing, rubbing. And it looks like a lot of the swelling has gone down in the legs. The swelling has gone down, but you can still see it's a little irritated right here. There's a little puffiness going in here. The toes look pretty good. The outside of the foot, where I feel it's still a little bit swollen back here, that kind of sucks. But I'm just hoping that tonight I won't be going through that kind of pain again. The pain was at about an 8, where you just can't sleep, you just can't rest. You're constantly being like, it's like your mind is almost playing tricks on you. And then you got to use the restroom and you afraid to walk on it. But so today is day 7. Well, today's Tuesday, so today is day 8, where the inflammation started here. This thing blew up on a Sunday, Monday. Today is now, then we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Today's Tuesday. So all in here, I kept saying folic acid yesterday, but it's uric acid. And I was corrected by one of my subscribers, which I truly appreciate because I can only get better with help. Um, and I'm just, I'm doing these daily vlogs here about gout because I truly believe that gout is going to save my life. I'm finally going to take serious this sugar addiction that I have. I have a huge sugar addiction, and this sugar addiction is giving me that uric acid that my kidneys cannot filter. And I'm on the carnivore diet, which is very controversial when you have gout. Most people say don't eat the meat when you're on the gout. There's so many other remedies out there for this. So this is not the most popular way. This is not the most popular way to deal with this gout situation, and that is carnivore. But I'm still doing the carnivore. Last night, I I gotta be honest with you guys. You all, I slipped up a little bit last night and had about 15 grapes, and there were some table grapes that LJ bought, and she washed all the grapes out so nicely, and I just could not get the grapes out of my mind. It was like a huge, huge sugar fix that I needed. It was like worse than cocaine, I'm sure, or maybe similar to cocaine. And when I say similar to cocaine, it's just that the sugar addiction has me wanting anything sweet, and it's just kind of crazy how I am just holding fast to, or I'm fighting, I'm not holding fast, I'm fighting the urge to constantly want to have something sweet. I want to have some of the Snapple iced tea that my children had earlier today, but I have to be strong. And I wanted the grapes yesterday, and I just I resisted as hard as I could, and I just succumbed to it. It was so crazy, but that was my dinner last night. I had the tuna in the daytime and then the grapes at night and nothing else. Today I wound up having some Wagyu burgers, that domesticated American version of Wagyu. Wagyu is a Japanese beef. This is an American version of that. It was pretty good, I have to admit. Very high fat content, and I had it rare. I didn't even want to show it on camera because it was so rare that, might have turned people off. But I was almost eating raw meat. The top and bottom of the buns, not the buns, I didn't have any buns. The top and bottom of the patty was seared really nicely, but the inside was almost purple. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm kind of doing like some sort of like fasting, even though it's carnivore. All my meals seem to take so long to eat. In other words, I don't get hungry. I have no hunger urges. I just have sugar urges. Like I just want something sweet. I want an apple. I was driving through Harlem yesterday. And while driving through Harlem, they have all these guys selling watermelons, and I saw one guy with the watermelon with the black seeds in it. And it took everything in my power not to get a whole watermelon or just a half or a quarter of a watermelon, bust out a spoon and just tear it down right there. Or just act like what's his name did on Versus and just tear that watermelon up like that. And some sort of like, insanity uh, craving fix. That was Omarion I'm talking about when on Versus when he went in. So I'll put the feet together and you can see there is a swollenness, you know. Lifting that big toe is an accomplishment. And I'm talking about this toe here. Lifting this big toe is an accomplishment. I couldn't do this yesterday or the day before much. So I am really happy that this uric acid that my body's trying to filter from all the abuse of sugar is going to go away soon. And yes, I know no one would recommend to eat the red meat and the fish and or maybe not the fish, but any fish I do eat has to be wild caught. Won't be any farm foods. And I'm just showing the progress of the swelling and the swelling of my hands. I always say like this, you can see the knuckle, but I am when I am bloated and not even what's the word? When I am inflamed, this becomes like one. You can see one, two, and then these two just stay connected. There's no separation. So it's good when I'm not that swollen, and you can see my knuckles. I see a big shininess, but you can definitely see the knuckle trying to come out, and that's from the inflammation. Inflammation gets all in my skin, all in the wrists, all in the hands, all in the knuckle area. So I'll be happy when all this inflammation goes away like it did 2 weeks ago. It was pretty amazing to be able to see my knuckles again. See, you can see those two. This one, this hand for when I used to box, this thing here, underneath this here has been broken a few times from just sparring. Hear that? That's from the bone in there. It's broke about 3 times. I was supposed to get surgery, but I never did. I wasn't good enough to be able to afford surgery for my hobby of boxing. But it's good to see that I can see my knuckles again coming. The inflammation is trying to go away, all from the legs, the calf area. I'm very, very happy with that. You know, very, very happy. Still got some, inflammation in the legs, some dimpling of the skin from just being obese. That sucks. I do have on underwear, y'all. These are not as loose as the one yesterday I had on, but I'll do my best to, just let you know I'm living with gout. This officially has been 2 months. I'm 1 month that I know exactly what it is, whereas the first month I just thought I rolled my toe and just couldn't walk. But it's gout. Thank you for tuning in on this journey of gout. 12 million Americans have gout. It's a debilitating arthritis that hits the joints in the big toe here, especially, and all here in the ankle. Also touches the knees. I'm been fortunate enough not to have had that problem, but I will say that I am going to continue with the no sugar and lots and lots and lots and lots of water to flush out this uric acid. Thanks again to the person in the comment section that said that to me because I was saying folic acid. You are appreciated, loved, and respected. Thank you. I will beat this. I will beat this. Boom. Love you.